Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing my journal flip through, which I'm excited about. I haven't done one of these before obviously, and I just finished my first journal. That's what that mess looks like and I'm so excited. So I started this at the very beginning of the year and I did fill this up quickly because on days where I have really bad anxiety, I kind of just tend to journal a bunch of pages, so they fill up fast. And I already have another journal ready to go, so this is the first one. So it's just like this random like black sketchbook sort of thing that I got from Michael's. And yeah, I think I got this from Michael's. I'm not really sure. So, oh, that's not the first page. You open it up and this is the first page. Obviously, some of this went on to the front cover, which I don't really care about, but it says, "Hello 2017, obviously. And then the next page is when I was super into Skam, which is a Norwegian show, and I know that's not how you pronounce it, but this is Nora. Yeah, not my best, but I think it turned out okay. And I just started this show like during like December 31st, so this is like when I started it. And this is a quote that Nora has on her wall. It says, "Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind always," which I think is a great quote. And then the next page is just a bunch of quotes from Skam, and they're inspiring, funny, just all of that jazz. If you haven't seen that show, I recommend it. And then on this next page, I have books I want to read in 2017. And yeah, that's what that is. Working on number 3 right now. And then this is a sketch of Isaac and Evan, who are from Skam, and then a quote right there. Then this next page is when the Women's March happened on January 21st, and I wrote the definition of feminism, the theory of the political, economic, and social equality of the sexes, and Women March 2017. And then women's place is in the resistance. And then I have this, which are some signs from the march itself. And then a rainbow, and it says, "Love trumps hate. Nasty woman Payton, established 1997, because that's the year I was born." And then, okay, let's ignore this page. Oh shoot, I didn't write that in black. That's awkward. But this is a text message that I had with a guy who was not into the Women's March, and I kind of just went off, so I wrote some text that I said. And then today I learned how to stand up for what I believe. And then this looks like my not even 2-year-old niece did this. We're just gonna pretend that's not there. And then this is my January reads. This is literally the only month I did this. I'm not sure. And then the books I read in January, and then my January playlist, all those songs that I loved in January. And then this, oh man, this is Stydia, Styles, Stilinski, and Lydia Martin from Teen Wolf. This is their Kiss. I can't even talk about this right now because it's gonna get me super emotional. Yeah, I'm trash. Okay, next, moving on. Then this is just random things like stickers. These are stickers I got from ordering on Redbubble. This is a Redbubble sticker of Jake Fitzgerald, who is on the Scream series. And then this is a card I got from Lindsay when my rep package came for her. And then this next thing is from the Fem Powerthon Readathon, which I was an Instagram host on. And these are the books I wanted to read during that week. And these are just some empowering women that I put on this page. Then the next page is an Ed Sheeran page. Some of the black paper went on here, which is a reoccurring theme in this journal. Then I made this like mosaic sort of thing with the Divide album cover, and then I made it flip so I can add stuff in here. I'm just not sure what to add, so I haven't done that yet. I don't really know. I think I just might write some of my favorite lyrics from the album. And then, yeah, it just says Ed Sheeran. Then the next page is La La Land. Yeah, this is a really bad watercolor of, you know, the poster. Yeah, I tried and failed. And then this says, here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make. And yeah, here's that. Then the next page, again, the black kind of just came on that side. But here's my 13 Reasons Why page. Yeah, this is what I just read the book. So this is before I saw the show. This is just me journaling from the book and a quote from the book, and it says 13. Then Beauty and the Beast came out, which I was so excited for this movie and I loved it so much, so I just did this watercolor background, wrote Tale as Old as Time, and then I drew the rose that, you know, the magic rose that the Beast gets. And then this is just like my thoughts on the Beauty and the Beast movie and just stuff like that. Things I loved. I talked about Gaston a lot because he's bae in my eyes, even though he's like the villain. I just love how weird he is. And then the next page is about Cory Monteith and just Glee itself. I was rewatching Glee, and then I didn't even know this, but the time I was watching it was the 2 years without Glee. And then this is a sticker that I made of Cory. And yeah, it's just like, here. It's just a little sticker that I made. Yeah, here's just some quotes I have from Glee itself. Don't stop believing, obviously the main quote. And then, yeah, just one of the best shows, I'm telling you. Just good. Okay, moving on, because now I'm getting sad. And then April 7th, 2017 is when Harry Styles released his single, and then the trailer for Skam came for season 4, and then we found out it's about Sana, so I drew her, sort of. I'm not good at faces, so I just left it, you know, faceless. And yeah, I like how this turned out. My writing is super bad on that, but what can you do? The next page is just a bunch of stickers that I made, and yeah. Here is Camila Mendes and Lily Reinhart, and then Chris Wood, and then Dylan O'Brien, Kai Scodelario, because I'm literally in love with her, then KJ Apa, Nick Robinson, Tom Holland as Spidey, Nuda, Zayn Hijazi, Wilhelm, and Dev Patel, because just perf. Yeah, these are just stickers that I make when I'm bored and I send to some of my friends. And yeah, I just thought I'd put some of my favorite people on these pages, because why not? Then this is my Hamilton page. I printed out some pictures of the cast and put some yellow pages, magazine pages as the background, and wrote "History has its eyes on me," because I was just thinking about that a lot recently, so that's the quote I decided to put on this page. And I really love how this page turned out, actually. It might be one of my favorites. Then we come to my Aquamath page. I just started Acomath. I took some pictures inspired by Acomath, and I wrote To the Stars Who Listen and the Dreams That Are Answered by Reese. Then I drew the night court symbol, and yeah, I feel like I did this really early because, I don't know, I'd like just started reading and I haven't gotten far into it, and I just got ahead of myself. But then this is my Harry Styles page. This is his single artwork cover thingy majigger, you know, that. And then it just says, just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times, which, you know, is his lyric. And it's, you know, I really like how this turned out too, actually, and I'm in love. And then Fate and the Furious came out, so I wrote the lyrics from See You Again, which was from the Fast 7 movie for Paul Walker, and I just printed out a car and did some magazine cutouts, and then I wrote my thoughts on Fast 8, and then I said Ride or Die because that's from that movie, and I'm just in love with this franchise. And yeah, I just thought I'd write some things down. Oh, I didn't do anything on this page. That's awkward. Well, this is from 13 Reasons Why. This is my favorite scene from that show. So yeah, I kind of did this thing where you go like this and it's the next scene. So yeah, here's my favorite scene where he talks about Hannah's locker and stuff like that. And yeah, I semi got inspired by this thing I saw on Instagram, and I just, you know, made it my own sort of deal. So yeah, that's that. I don't know, I thought that turned out really cool, different. And then I meant to put a quote here, but I guess I just kind of forgot. That's awkward. And then the next page is my diverse reads page. This isn't finished because I'm just like compiling a list on my own, and then I'm going to add some diverse books that I want to read and just like write them down and then check them off once I finish it. So here's that. My writing came out nice for once, so thank you for that. And then next is Y'all West, which happened on April 29th, 2017. And I kind of just wrote about my day and stuff like that. And here's a picture from Y'all West with me and Adam Silvera, my favorite author. And then you turn it over and it's me and Caitlin from Big Screen Books. And yeah, that's kind of just wrote about my day. And then the next is this drawing that I drew inspired by this fan art that I saw, and it was Bucky as a girl, so I kind of just drew it, and then I realized that I wanted it in my journal, so I cut it out and put it in here. And then right here is a quote, and it says, "I'm with you until the end of the line," which is from Captain America because Stucky. And then next is my questions I had when I interviewed Adam Silvera. You know, I wrote it on the back of a school paper because I'm a professional like that. And it says, my first interview with Adam Silvera. And then this next page is my current playlist, April 30th, 2017. Then I wrote some songs down that I was really into at the moment. And then this is another La La Land. It says, City of Stars, are you shining just for me? And then I have little buildings. And then I have my Merlin page. Merlin's one of my favorite TV shows of all time, and I'm rewatching it. And yeah, this is just the Knights of the Round Table. So Elion, Gawain, Merlin, who obviously is not a knight, and then King Arthur, Baby Lancelot, Sir Leon, and Percival, who are just all perfect in every single way. Then I wrote Long Live the King, which is what they say in the show. And yeah, I just wrote about why I love Merlin and some of my favorite things. And yeah, then this next thing I have was kind of just on a whim, and I just wrote this down. You can call me fat, you can call me ugly, you can call me stupid, you can be mean to me, but one day I will inspire. It's just something I had in my head and I wrote it. And then we have this hello fair darling, which is, you know, ACOTAR ACOMAF related. And then I drew the tattoos. And yeah, I think that turned out pretty cool, if I say so myself. Oh, this page. I got super into conspiracy theories. And yeah, I was just watching a bunch of Shane Dawson's conspiracy theories, and I decided to make a page. These are like the ones that I found super interesting and like weird and stuff like that. And so I kind of just had these like transparent things, and I put them on the background, put some orange paint, and then I had this caution washi tape, which I never use in my life, so I decided to use it on that. And so yeah, that's how that turned out. And yeah, those are some conspiracy theories that I thought were cool. And then this next page is, you know, inspired by LOL, because I ate this lollipop and I kept the wrapper. And you know, if you've never seen LOL with Miley Cyrus, she does the same thing with her boy, and she keeps the wrapper and then she tapes it in her journal like this and writes his name. His name is Kyle. I do not have a crush on a boy named Kyle. I don't even know a Kyle. This is literally just from the movie. So I did that. And then I wrote the lyrics to the song that Kyle sings to Miley Cyrus's character. So yeah, that's what I did. And then it was my grandma's birthday on May 1st. So I wrote happy birthday in Japanese, and she turned 85. So I did 85 candles. And then this says, Grandma, I love you very much. Yeah, she's Japanese if you couldn't tell. And then this next page is Little Mermaid-esque. So this is a watercolor painting I did of Ariel. And then I cut her out. And then I have one of Flounder. And I cut him out and just pasted him onto this page. And then I wrote part of your world, and then I had little bubbles because I wanted to add a little something something. This next page is a quote, famous quote from Gandhi, I believe. It says, be the change you wish to see in the world. And then I drew a world, obviously. And I'm gonna be honest, I was watching Monte Carlo with Selena Gomez and, you know, all those people, and she says this quote, and I was just thinking about it, so then I did it. And this is another Merlin page. I kind of just did the colors of Camelot, and it says, in a land of myth and a time of magic, which is the intro. Yeah. And then this page is a work in progress. It says, a court of mist and fury, and I'm going to do a bunch of quotes that I like, but since I just started the book, I don't have many quotes, and I just wanted to save a page for that, so I did that. And then I think this is the last page? No, second to last pages. I drew a little Betty and Veronica from the Archie comics or Riverdale. I just like those two. And I know the show is super problematic, but I like those two characters. And then right here we have, other girls are not my competition. I stand with them, not against them. And then a little sunflower. And then the last page, or I guess sort of, is a court of wings and ruin, and I drew a green background. And then right here's where I'm going to put my receipt from the book and just do little doodles around the receipt, but I don't have the receipt yet because I haven't bought it, so it's blank. The last page is this, until the very end, which is the Harry Potter thing. And I don't know, I didn't know what to do on this page, so I kind of just wrote that. And yeah, that is it for my journal flip through. Let me know what your favorite page was. Yeah, because I mean, I have a lot of favorites, I guess. This is kind of just my favorite because the picture of me and Adam Silvera's there, but that's just me. Yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and yeah, subscribe, do whatever, comment, you do you, and see you in my next video. I don't know how to wave. Bye!